Hello, welcome to Monday Mindfulness. Today we're going to share something that uses mindfulness but also uses some intention setting techniques as well. And it's a tool that I love to use when I'm getting anything started, whether that's a project, a day, a week, a month, a year, anything that I'm focusing on starting. I like to just take a seat, tune into what's happening in my body, kind of get just present with what the flow is here. And I notice if there's anything that I've brought into the experience. So anything that I've brought in the door into this room, anything I've brought into the day or the scenario, and just look at that and get some perspective on whether it's really feeding me, nourishing me, or whether it's something that is draining energy in a way that I'm not really keen on investing it that way. And it just gives me an idea of where I'm investing energy and what my priorities are for investing that energy. So I like to get really clear with that and then look at and really make peace with what I'm experiencing in the moment so I can be comfortable in sitting with whatever I'm feeling. And then we go off onto a bit of an intention setting tangent, which isn't technically mindfulness, but hey, my focus is on helping sustainable smiles. It doesn't need to be typical specific mindfulness. You know, we can wrap things in all kinds of ways, and it's amazing how beneficial mindfulness can be as an addition to other tools, and it gives us awareness so we can make really good quality choices. So it's a fundamental building block on a lot of other practices and a lot of other things we can do in life. So I like to show how it blends in and supports other. Do a bit of that today. So we've tuned into our body. We're getting really clear on what's happening there, what we've brought in to the room, what we're investing energy in, and now we are going to bring our attention to our best case scenario. So that's the intention setting part of it. Really looking at what matters to you. Notice how your seat feels. Notice how your posture sits. Chest and shoulders. Is the spine able to sit straight and relaxed? Breathing tall and just noticing what's happening in the body. Notice if anything's standing out emotionally, physically. In the legs. Any tension, any hot, cold, any emotion. Notice the legs and the hips. And bring that awareness up to the stomach and chest, just noticing what's happening for you in the body right now. Keeping a relaxed focus on the stomach and chest. Just noticing what the arms are saying, what's happening in the hands, and what's happening in the face and head. And just as you breathe in, open up your awareness to the whole body. Just gracefully aware of anything that stands out, relaxed and allowing. And just notice if there's anything in the body that you're noticing that is residue from earlier in the day, residue from last week even. Anything that you've carried with you into this seated practice. Just noticing. Did you bring a passion and excitement with you into this practice? Did you bring a worry or a concern into the practice? Did you bring a warm body, a cold body? Did you bring a question into the practice, into the room? Or a project you're working on? Just notice what you're feeling in the body. Notice what you're carrying. And just bring your awareness to if the things that you're carrying, the things that you're investing energy in, are things that you want to continue carrying and continue feeding, or whether they're things that we don't need to keep investing in. They might be things that distract you from your passions. It might be things that may keep you comfortable but don't necessarily serve your fullest service, your fullest shining. You're just going to allow everything to be felt, everything to be honored. Whatever you're carrying, whether you want to keep carrying it or not, it's a teacher, it's a gift. And we have a choice if we want to continue to carry something that enlivens us, that fuels our passion, or invest as much or as little energy in that passion as we choose to. And then we've got a choice to carry the things that might be challenging for us or hold us back from our passions. And we can choose to invest as much or as little energy as we can into that as well. It's always a best effort. It's always a natural flow. This awareness just starts to help us make choices, conscious choices, on where we're going to invest our energy. So now bring your awareness to your best case scenario and just notice how that feels. What would you be carrying in the body in your best case scenario when you're celebrating excitedly with passion and joy? Breathe into it, allow yourself to feel it. Let it spread and grow as much as it needs to. And just notice, what is it about your best case scenario that gets you so excited? Why is it something you're so passionate about? Just feeling that in the body. Really honestly opening to the why. And you might notice the mind and the body working together to already suggest what are the concrete steps you can take, what are the action steps you can take to make this best case scenario a reality, and maybe even a daily reality. Open to all of that, all the details of the best case scenario. If your best case scenario already feels intense, just continue to relax, open, and allow it to grow. Allow it to be whatever it needs to be. You might find you naturally smile as you do this, or even laugh. And now just feeling the gratitude, tears of joy and gratitude, celebration for living your best case scenario as if you're living it right now. Feeling that excitement wash over you, feeling that humble thank you. Opening the whole body in celebration of your best case scenario being a reality now. Continue to relax into it, feel and allow. Stay open to the whole body for 30 more seconds. Commit to your best case scenario for 20 more seconds now. Now on your next down. Allow yourself to just be for a minute now. No need to be or do anything, just live this moment as it is. Now just slowly coming back into the room, keeping that sensitivity, that awareness, that clarity that you've built through the practice. Take as much time as you need to. Well, thank you very much for joining me in that practice. I'd love to hear about how it's going for you and how you motivate yourself for your new week, new project, new phase of any type. And if you have any questions, please get in touch with us. and subscribe down here to get all of the latest updates from 13 Weeks to Awakening videos and Monday Mindfulness. So have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. Aho!